Hello, sweet friends. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. For today's video, I am featuring the Frilly Rose Flower Plate from Scrapdiva Designs, and I'm going to teach you how to make several flowers with this die set. As you can see, this plate, this die has actually two plates in two sizes, and it cuts out 9 flowers at a time and 4 centers. And the same for the small flower, it cuts out 9 petals and 4 centers. So you get 2 plates with this die set. I will leave an affiliate link in the description box below to make it easy for you to shop for this die. If this one interests you, you can also use Carol 10 at checkout. So let me show you the flowers. We're going to take this and we're just going to put this aside. And I'll show you the flowers that I created. So these are the large ones. And I did them in a couple colors because we have a lemon themed summer dies that were released for the month of May. So I made some yellow flowers. I knew I was going to need some yellow. So this is the large flower, and this measures about 1 1/8 inch. So what I have created here is a 3-petal rose with the center and then a little gold ball. And these gold balls I have purchased from Hobby Lobby during Christmas time. And then we have a 4-petal with a more closed center, but you can still see that little gold center from this die set, which is right here, just to make sure you know what I'm talking about. And then I have a closed rose. So we are going to be making those. And then with the little set, I did a closed rose and then one like this with the 3 petals where you can see the stamen in the center. So I have 5 different ones to share with you today. Before we begin the tutorial, let me just say, if you are new or this is your first time here, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? I'd love to have you back. And for all my returning friends and subscribers, welcome back. I appreciate your comments and support. And we're going to go ahead and take the little ones out. We're going to do the little ones last. So we're going to take those out and we're going to do the large flower first. So I'm making 3 different types. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to color our petals. So I cut these out on Georgia Pacific cardstock, which is about a 65 pound, I think it is. I get it at Walmart. So for your closed rose, you're going to need 1. You saw I did both sides of that petal. That is for the closed rose. That's the first one we're going to do first. So you'll need 4 petals. And we're just coloring the fronts of these 3. So next you're going to need your stylus. You can get these off of Amazon. I have a little bit of hot glue on that one. So you're going to take the double-sided, turn it to the back side, and roll around each petal as such, and then into the center to bring the petals up to close it. And then we're going to go in the back of, and if you want to put some distress ink on the back of these, you can. I know that people are not going to be able to see the back sides of my flowers, so I did not do that. But that's up to you, how you like to do yours. So I'm rolling the stylus around each petal, then turning it over and rolling on the center to bring those petals up. So now we're going to assemble this flower. And what I'm going to do is put a little hot glue in the center and offset the petals with this piece. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Hot glue in the center and offset the petals. I'm going to take my stylus, and on the big side, I'm just going to press that in to pull the petals up, just like that. Then I'm going to go into the inside of this petal, and I am going to put some hot glue, and then I'm going to pull all the petals up to close this. And I will only have a small opening, just like that. You can see all the petals are pulled up, and I will put some hot glue in the center of this, and I will put it right in the center, and I will pull these petals up to form my rose. And there you have a beautiful rose to use on your projects, just like that. So this was a 4-petal rose that was closed. The next one we're going to do is a 3-petal with a center. So go ahead and take your distress inks and color your petals that you've cut out. And you could also cut this out of colored cardstock if you don't want to use distress inks or you don't have them. The color I'm using for this is called Picked Raspberry. Okay, now I'm going to go on the back side, and again I'm going to rub each petal individually on the back until it starts to curl up. Then I'm going to turn it over and circle in the center. Same with this. Rub on the back of each petal until it curls up. And I'm going to turn it over and circle in the center. And you can see the petals starting to form. The back, rub the back, turn over, and circle. Then we're going to glue these together, and we're going to offset the petals. And layer this one and offset the petals. And I'm going to push in the center. And then I have my little gold center. You can use whatever color you want. I just push down in the center of that. And I put it in the middle of this flower. And I center it. And I use my stylus. I moved that a little bit. And I push down in the center. Just like that. I always have trouble with my glue. It doesn't matter if it's hot glue or wet glue. So I pull that up, and then I'm going to take one of these little gold balls, and I'm going to put it in the center of the stamen there. Just like that. And here is my second flower. Now the third large flower, we are going to color this as well. My little fingertip sponges do not last very long. They disintegrate. Okay, and the last one, I'm going to do the back and the front. Let me go ahead and get another foam pad, since that one's disintegrating really bad. Here we go. All right, back and front. So with this one, I'm going to go on the back. Actually, we're going to go on the front, and we're going to rub the petals to bring them up. Press kind of hard so that it does curl up. And just like that, we're going to put that aside. We're going to turn these on the back, and we are going to rub the back of each petal so that it goes upward, and then just do the center to form your petal. Again, on the back of each till it curls up, turn it over, go just in the center, and one more time. So this one is also a 4 petal. So the first one we did was a 4, that was a 3, this one is a 4. Okay, we're going to offset. So just a little bit, offset your petals. And shift it a little bit here. Okay, then offset. And I like to take my stylus and push. And now we're going to put this one in. So we want that to curl up, not down like these petals. So we're going to put it in like this, and we're going to offset it, and we're going to push down. Then we're going to take our little stamen, push down in the center, put a little glue in there. Center that, and then push down. Then we're going to get a little foam ball. And I'm going to get one for my little flower while I'm here. And we're going to put that in the center. And then we'll pull up on our petals. And here we have another flower. So that's 3. And now we're going to the small. So for the first flower, we're going to make the closed rows, just like we did for the large. So I only do the fronts of those petals, and I'm going to do the front and the back on this one because it will show. Okay, so we're going to do the center one. So I'm going to turn it onto the back side and rub at the back of each petal, and then go to the center and bring all those petals up. Then we're going to the back, and we're rubbing on the back of each petal until it curls up. Turn it over, just go over the center, and you have formed your flower. Same on this one. Go in the back on each petal, turn it over, circle just the center. And the last one. Rub over the 5 petals until they curl up, turn it over, and just the center. Now we're going to glue this together. We're going to offset petals. Offset petals. And I push down in the center. Now we're going to close this petal, put some hot glue, and then I'm going to pull up all the petals to the center and pull up all my petals until that is almost closed. And then I'm going to put some hot glue in the center here and put that in the center, and then just pull up the petals around it so it's snug right inside. And that's the flower that you get. That's of a closed rose. So that's the large and the small. And now we're going to make one like this. I did not make one like this because I didn't feel that you would be able to see the center too well. But if you want to try that, go ahead. I did not. But you know how to make that one. And you could try it with the small one. So this one, we're going to just do the fronts. So this is 3 petal. And we're going to turn it over, and we're going to rub the back of each petal so that it curls up, turn it over, circle the center until those petals turn up. Rub on the back of each petal, turn it over, and just in the center. On the back side, rub each petal until it curls up. Then turn it over and just go in the center. So now we're going to layer these. Offset the petals. I'm going to offset again. And I'm going to take my stylus and push down in the center so that the petals push up. And then I'm going to take my little stamen, which has a little hot glue hairs on it. And we're going to push down the center like that. And we're going to put some glue in the center, just a little dot. Center it and then push down with your stylus. And then go back in with another little bit of hot glue and put your little gold ball. You could also put a pearl or anything else that you have that will work in your stash. And this is what this one looks like. So we've made 5 flowers today. I hope that helps you with creating flowers with the Scrapdiva design. It's called Frilly Rose Flower Plate. And you get 2 sizes. The large is 1 1/8 and the small is 7/8 inch. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very much. Remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye.